Hi, I'm Zach.
I'm Lewis.
This is ReViewed. Do we call this one number 4?
Yeah.
Or we not just don't bother numbering it?
No, it's number 4.
It's podcast 4, but is it reviewed? It's technically reviewed 2.
Nah, podcast 4, reviewed 4. It's the fourth one in the series of 1 million.
In 1 million? Wow, okay.
We'll do 1 million of these
Sweet.
before we get cancelled. So
Only we can cancel us.
yeah, but we might. Who knows?
Yeah, I get you.
We could do something else because there's another podcast called Couples Therapy with Candace and Casey Neistat. We could do like couples therapy.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Hey, want to get them views, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like they get a lot. There's a lot of podcasts out there that aren't really about anything. But
Yeah, no, that's true.
well, ours isn't really about anything either.
Not right now, no. We've kind of focused on superheroes a bit, which is slightly going to continue today, but not really. But
No, we've got one
Kind of.
film that we saw today.
yeah, we've just come back from seeing Glass,
Mm-hmm.
the third in what is now a trilogy by M. Night Shyamalan. First Unbreakable, then followed by Split, and now Glass.
Played by Samuel Jackson
Yeah.
as Elijah. The Glass Man. Mr. Glass.
Mr. First name Mr. Last name Glass.
Yeah, that was not a great line.
I thought it was very comic booky, and I think that's the idea.
Maybe it was, but I would have rewritten it differently.
I mean, yeah. Did you see how, like, then Kevin, the Beast... is this spoilers? Are we spoiling it?
Yeah. Yeah,
You want to spoil it? Okay, make sure you put that in the title then. Or maybe...
in the description.
How about spoilers from here on out?
Yeah, if you're listening, just know that we might say... We won't spoil all of it, we're just going to say a couple of things.
Yeah. Key moments. Maybe not the end.
We won't say anything about the end, how about that?
No, until, like, another time.
Yeah, until episode 5, next week.
Yeah. But did you notice that the Beast would call people the Broken? Which kind of works with the whole theme of Split, Unbreakable, Glass, Broken.
Yeah.
He breaks easily. All 3 of them are broke. It's just, you know how he only kills people who
clever.
haven't suffered. I don't know if it's clever or too on the nose, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think we'll do that. Yeah, no, I think Bruce Willis did actually a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's the first decent thing I think he's been in a while.
James
McAvoy.
he was really good as well.
Yeah.
It'd be hard playing some
Did
of the
we-
characters.
Yeah, there was a bunch of new, like, personalities in there, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, because
Or
he
a
didn't reveal all of them in Split.
No.
And then he revealed a couple more in this one, but they weren't, like, changing, but, like,
No, but it was kind of cool seeing him change,
constantly.
like, in front of you. Like, it wasn't like a camera cuts away, cuts back, and now he's a different persona. There were points where he, like, would change Hedwig to Patricia to whatever else. Like, it was...
To all of them in the same scene, and it was really cool.
It was really... Yeah. He'd go from being, like, crying in one scene as one of them, I think it's Kevin or something, like, when they first, all 3 are together, and then he turned back into Hedwig, and Hedwig is like, why are we crying?
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Pussy.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, pussy. Yeah. It was some insanely good acting. James McAvoy, fuck, he got jacked.
He really is. He's massive.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still massive. Plus, he has to shave all his hair off, but he's growing it back.
Yeah, he has, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Elijah is not sedated all the time like they think he is. But at the same time, it still came as a shock. I was waiting for that moment for him to finally sort of
Click
on.
He's already clicked.
But he was already aware and listening the whole time. I don't know if that's a spoiler. No, it's in the trailer. You know that he clicks out of it in the trailer. It's not, yeah. Anyway.
He was in that state the whole movie.
Yeah, no, he just sits there twitching with his mouth, and it's really disappointing. No, and some of the way they tied those movies together.
Yeah, some big drops, some big scenes. Like that train was more significant than just one little bit.
Well, yeah. It all tied together in a way that, and it's kind of clever how they did that, because it seems too on the nose. You're like, what a stupid coincidence, like some kind of like soap opera. But then you're like, no, this shit happens in comic books all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when in the 90s they were like, hey, you know Peter's parents that we never talk about? They were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And that's why they went missing.
Yeah.
And you're like, really?
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of shit like that. But I think in the end, really good movie.
Really good movie.
I think it just come together really well.
It certainly doesn't deserve what the critics are giving it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not bashing it, but mixed basically indicates nowadays that your movie isn't very good.
It's a bit above mixed, I'd say.
I think it was amazing. It was really, really good. And that music was so unsettling.
Yes, it was like a horror film mixed with action.
Yeah, lots of like violins, cellos, and
ticking.
One piano. Yeah, the ticking. It was like a clock, like a countdown, the whole movie. It was insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. I don't know how Shyamalan's going to top this one.
Nah.
Obviously, he's not going to do anything in the same world again, but...
Maybe you will.
Maybe. Maybe everything he makes from here on out will slightly be connected, but not in a cinematic universe kind of way.
Who knows?
Like, you might watch his films from here on out, and every now and then you might notice a character just for a split second has a little clover tattoo. We won't say what that means, but...
Interesting, eh?
It's a big plot point in the movie.
So, what else have you been doing, Zach? Movie, book-wise, creative-wise?
Creative-wise? I mean, I did just watch Unbreakable in prep for watching Glass.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't realise just how good that movie was. Like, I knew, but you know when you rewatch something with an older mind, and you're like, damn, that was better than I remember it. It's a rare thing, but when it happens...
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So that was amazing. Been reading a lot. Lots of Daredevil.
Okay, move on.
What?
We're talking about superheroes, is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the last two books I read were both like, one was a murder mystery, like thriller.
Okay.
It was really good. It was called The Kind Worth Killing. Didn't really appreciate the ending, but it certainly didn't go any which way you'd expect. And then the other one was called Strange Animals. It was really not very good.
No?
No. It was all about the pro-life debate and religion. And I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah. What have I been reading / doing / watching? Well, I finally decided to start watching Black Mirror. Like.
Oh, wow. Welcome to... No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, it took me a while.
Did you start from season 1, though?
Yeah, season 1.
Okay, good. Because I find that when you go to Netflix and you click on it, it tries to start you on season 3.
Does it?
Well, that's because that's when they started making it.
Oh.
It was made by the BBC before. Anyway, keep going, yeah.
Fucking love the first episode.
That fucked with me so bad. I felt like I needed to take a shower.
Yeah, no, I took a shower.
I felt so... Well, it was like 10 o'clock on a school night 2 years ago, and I was like, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Yeah. No, 3 years ago. Fuck me. And I felt disgusting.
Really?
So I had to watch the next episode, which didn't really make me feel much better.
No, it's not a good one to next.
A million merits, yeah. Ugh.
No, I watched the
How much have you watched so far?
3 episodes.
Oh, so you've watched season 1?
Is that season 1?
Yeah.
It's 3 episodes.
It's an anthology series.
Okay.
I think season 2 is 4. Then there's a Christmas special called White Christmas. Then there's season 3, which is 6. Season 4, which is 6, and then Bandersnatch, which is a movie.
Yeah. The reason why I'm watching them all is I really want to see Bandersnatch.
They're not connected. You can watch.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I would recommend it.
I would like to just go from
Yeah, it bothers me. This is going to sound totally hipster. I'm sorry. But it bothers me when people have only watched from season 3.
Oh, okay.
It's like, what are you doing?
The first one was incredible.
Oh,
Fuck
that...
yeah.
If you can sit through the first episode...
Yeah.
And decide, wow... it's 50-50 on whether you'll keep watching it or you'll just like, nope, I'm tapping out.
Yeah. Insane. I just thought that, man, I really wanted to write something like that. I'm like, dude, that's amazing. It's made so much sense. I've been reading David Sedaris' books. He's done a lot of them. He's like an American writer.
Oh yeah, what does he write?
Comedy.
Oh.
About his life, about his family.
Oh, I think you told me about this. Yeah.
My mum loves him. So I decided to do that. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts other than this one, but don't watch them. Watch this one.
Yeah.
No, they're really good. There are a lot of them about pop culture. I've been watching this series. It's not really like a story or anything. It's called Iconic Behind the Hustle.
Right.
So have you ever met someone who's like a hype beast?
Yes.
It's like, it's all about the hustle, bruh. You gotta get it. If you want it, you gotta get it. No one's stopping you, bruh. You know what I mean? Those kind of people.
Yeah, probably. Not off the top of my head, but yeah.
Well, in the end, like, I kind of like them, but I kind of hate them at the same time. Like,
Yeah, no.
I can talk to one of them for like an hour, then I'll have to wait a week before I can talk to them again.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, like, anyway, I've been watching this series, and it's kind of funny, yet it's not meant to be funny at all. It's meant to be super serious.
Oh.
Because it's about their business, Iconic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really like their Iconic idea. It's like pop art in like a modern pop art kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah.
And they sell limited edition for cheap, like $90 for a canvas. And it's good quality. It's like designer. It's like digital art.
Cool.
And they're all about like shoes and branding and content and etc. It's like I got to a stage where like, oh man, I used to like want to be one of them. I was like, yeah, I would like to fucking play sport, brand my own shit, have my own fucking Jordans or whatever. Imagine wearing fucking Louis Drakes.
Yeah, Louis Drakes. When you just call them oh, you probably couldn't call them anyway. Yeah.
Call them Lewis's, yeah. Anyway,
Lewis's.
I got my Lewis's, like sandals or something.
Got my Lewis.
I fucking hate sandals. But no, like there'd be like some kind of boot, or I don't know.
They're not called sandals, Lewis. They're called slides. Thank you.
I hate slides
It's
as
so
well,
stupid.
actually.
People wear them with socks.
Yeah,
What's
well-
wrong with you?
Well, another thing is I've been reading stories where people have included slides as part of like, in like the writing. Like, oh, I woke up this morning and I put my slides on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so this High Hype Beast series, it's about them.
How long they go for?
Oh, they're like between 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh. So is it a podcast or an actual
It's like,
web series thing?
Web series.
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, it's different. I mean, if you want to check it out, it's not that bad. I mean, it's those people who sometimes it's good on your nerve because they just like think like they work hard, therefore they fuck hard. I don't know. They're just kind of those kind of people. And I've been watching those. And a lot of other web series. I watched Wayne.
Did you get YouTube Red?
No, I got the what's the first episode?
Oh,
first
for
episode
free, yeah.
free. I actually thought it was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's good.
I like the characters. That makes even though they may be one dimensional. I mean, you can kind of see two sides to Wayne.
Yeah.
But in the end, they're kind of like a little bit. They're 2D, 1D characters that don't have a lot of depth. But at the same time, the writing's good, the storylines, make sense and it's progressive. The acting's pretty good as well.
Yeah, that's good.
So I like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what else.
Well, I kind of have a web series movie / thing, but it is kind of superhero related.
Okay.
Okay. So when I was in, I want to say grade 8, maybe late grade 7, I found the website Geek Tyrant for myself. I didn't find it. I, ran into it, if you will, through not doing my work in class. And they usually post about cool fan films and stuff every now and then. And they posted about this insanely brutal movie called Joker Rising. It goes for 90 minutes, and it's fucking amazing. The acting gets a bit dodgy here and there, and you kind of look at some of the shots and you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's amateur, but it's brutal. Anyway, shortly after that movie came out, they announced that they were doing a 2-part sequel as part of the first ever fan film trilogy kind of thing, called The City of Two Faces, and it was slated to come out 2014. It never did.
Oh.
Until recently, it was rebooted as The Clown Prince, and they've just released a trailer, and it's going to be out this year. I'm not sure when, but it's filming right now, and it's insanely dark and really cool.
That's really cool.
In terms of podcasts and stuff, have you heard of Teacher's Pet?
No.
Okay. It's actually an Australian true crime podcast.
Oh.
Follows this missing woman, and recently the case has been making more developments 35 so years later because of the podcast, the regained interest in this podcast. So if you get a chance, look Teacher's Pet up.
Teacher's Pet? Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like Serial. Did you ever watch Serial? Listen to Serial?
No.
Oh, you've got to listen to Serial. Serial's so good. Serial's what sort of rekindled the podcast golden age.
What is the golden age of podcasts?
I actually don't know. I think I meant...
Cut that bit.
I think I meant more like how it kind of it made people want to listen to podcasts again, where it was like before it's like, why would I just want to listen to people talk that isn't radio?
Yeah.
But this was like scripted. Like, it's not scripted like it's an act. It's like a documentary, but that you only listen to.
What do you think about audiobooks?
Okay. I've never listened to a proper audiobook because I don't have things like Audible or anything like that. My question is, if you listen to an audiobook, does that count as you reading that book?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Oh, well, I mean...
So if I said to you I read 50 books last year, but 25 of which were audiobooks, and those 25 happened to be like 1,000
Well,
page
you know
books.
the story. Like, if you can recall the story, like, surely that means you know the story. I guess it is different if you read it, because reading is...
I don't read a movie, even if it has subtitles.
I guess you listen to a book. I think it is different to reading, but you still know the story.
Yeah, but does it count as reading?
No, it doesn't count as reading. Because reading is
more like I listened.
is using your eyes.
Yeah, it's like I listened to the book.
You listen to the book, which is... I think it's still fine.
Oh, no, I've got no problem with it. I think it must be awesome. I'm more of a physical kind of... Like, I like a copy in my hand.
It's like physical.
If I was going to listen to an audiobook, it'd need to be... like a mammoth kind of book. Like, most people do it for a lot of Game of Thrones. Yeah, people do it for Game of Thrones. I actually read Neil Gaiman's American Gods, but I would listen to it on an audiobook just to see it read back to me so I could follow it better.
Sometimes there are some really good voice actors who read books, and they're nice to listen to.
It's always cool when they, this is... You know how Star Wars has been, ever since Disney got the license, they've been releasing like 4 or 5 new novels like every year.
Have they?
Okay, well, they have. One of them was about Ahsoka Tano, and the coolest thing about it was the person that read the audiobook was her voice actress from the Clone Wars TV show.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's very cool.
So that's cool because, like, you're listening to it and you're like, wow, Ahsoka's talking to me, or you know, like, I'm hearing Ahsoka's voice. So you don't even feel detached. It's kind of like when people read books or comics, for example, and you hear the voice actor or the actor who plays them in that physical media.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I read comics, I hear Stan Lee's voice for some reason.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember when I didn't listen to, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yeah?
Morgan Freeman read it.
Did he?
Yeah.
That would have been pretty short, though, because isn't that like a novella?
Yeah, it's tiny, but
yeah.
I still listen to it.
Oh, no, yeah, cool.
And Morgan Freeman read it, and it was really cool because he's obviously the actor.
Yeah, he's from the movie.
He's from the fucking movie. So, but his voice is kind of fucking insane.
Yeah. That's cool. I think I'd like audiobooks. I just don't... You know, it takes a lot for me to sit down and want to read a book. So I you know, feel like it might take away from that experience a bit. I guess it depends as well.
Depends on the book.
Yeah, and the quality of the audiobook, because not all of them are good audiobooks. You can have an amazing book that could have a really shitty audiobook. Do you know what I mean?
Like quality.
Quality, the acting, or the way it's read, rather.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like the narrator's voice, you're fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way out of that, you know? That kind of thing.
This is sound weird, but I do like old men reading books.
No, that's fine.
There you go.
Gives it that edge.
Gives a bit of tone to it. I don't know. It's good. I read Older Carbon. That was...
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah.
You gonna read the rest?
Yeah.
Cool.
Forever.
Was it good?
Yeah. It took forever. My mum's reading it now.
I still haven't watched the show. Why did it take forever? School got in the way, or you just got disinterested, or...?
No, it's just hard to keep interested. Well, not interested, sorry. Keep reading through torture scenes. Like, the book has a lot of them.
Doesn't it have a lot of sex as well?
Yeah, sex and torture scenes. Sex were easy to get through. But the torture scenes, like, you kind of read it and you put it down and you're like...
Ew.
Yeah, I'll finish that later.
Yeah.
Because they get graphic and it's pretty fucked. So my mum's reading it now and she barely can read it. She has to, like... Sometimes she skips the torture scenes. Okay,
how about, as someone who's never taken the step into reading sci-fi, because I'm not very good at visualizing what they're writing, like in novels.
Right.
Would I enjoy this book? Does it build a world that isn't too hard to that doesn't take too much interpretation?
Well, unfortunately, I watched the TV show before I read the book.
Oh, so you already know? Well, that's even better. That's fine. I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah, so I already know. I already, like, half the things I was saying.
Yeah, so you read it and you're like, oh, that's
that
actor.
From the fucking show. Like, that's why when I started reading Game of Thrones, I had to put it down, because I couldn't really figure out where everything was because the map was fucking confusing me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So when I watched the TV show and then I read the books, it was so much easier for me. It
Yeah,
just made
to
so much
sort
more
of
sense.
break it all down.
And it's beautiful because you just kind of focus on other things because you already know the characters who they are.
Yeah.
What they are. Because it's just easier because you don't have to remember all the characters anyway. So that's why I think you would. I think you should give it a go. I think maybe you start by watching the.
Yeah, I still need to watch that before season 2 comes out. Fuck.
Yeah, and it's one of those TV shows that I think will go for hopefully a while because it's really good.
Yeah, I love the concept.
Sci-fi is really nice.
Plus, it just looks like a movie that was split into 10 parts. Like the quality of the show.
Yeah, 100%. And
Insane how good that show looks.
yeah, no, it's just really nice. It's really well done.
That's good. You've finished Altered Carbon then.
I'm reading a lot of Australian Tasmanian authors as well.
Really?
Yeah, they're not as good as you think they are, but
I didn't think they were good.
no, okay, well, a lot of them are about nature and survival.
Okay.
Because it's just a good
Are
thing.
you into that?
Sometimes I am.
Yeah.
I like every now and again. There's a good cannibal one that's like based on a true story from like convicts. And they all escape from Port Arthur and they have to like eat each other
Oh,
to stay alive.
nice.
It was a really good story. So I read that one. That was really nice. I read another one from like Tasmanian author where like he, you know, like it's in 3 parts where it's like the granddad, then the dad, and then the son. And it starts when the granddad's like 40, 50 years old. I can't remember. And like it's a story about how he had like a fishing business. And then it kind of and then passes on to his son, but the son doesn't get as much as the granddad because the granddad smashed up the ship in this big storm
Yeah.
and he died. So the dad, had to then carry on.
Yeah.
And then, the son moved away from the fishing business, but that was his whole life. And it's just kind of moving.
Yeah?
Moving story.
Good book?
Yeah, I don't recommend it to you, but to other people who like stories that are quite slow paced.
I'm pretty much like a one-note reader. I go through phases, but I generally like a good thriller, psychological thriller.
Yeah, dude, I love psychological thrillers. And every single girlfriend I've ever had, I'm like, oh, let's watch this. You go, I hate psychological thrillers.
Well, that's a break it, make it or break
That's
it.
a make it or break it moment, really. But I don't know, there's a couple of them. Oh, fuck, what's your favorite psychological thriller?
Book?
No, movie or book?
I mean, David Fincher always comes to mind. I know you love Fight Club.
Yes.
I love Gone Girl.
Yeah, I actually rewatched that. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. That movie is just... The book is insanely good. I read the book first, so I already knew the twists, but seeing it on the screen like that, some of those scenes, I was like, fuck, I can't believe you did that. Oh, man, that's hard. Silence of the Lambs. Have you watched that? Hannibal Lecter? You have seen it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you made me. Sons of the Lambs. You said it a lot, so I watched it.
When did I make you watch
You
it?
didn't make me watch it. You've mentioned it over
Oh, do I sound so... Well,
It's good.
I watched it and I was pretty proud of myself that I sat through it all. Because I was like, I don't know, 13,
Yeah.
14.
Well, I was not 13, 14 when I watched it, but
Hey, no.
Yeah.
It's... I don't know, what's one of yours?
psychological thrillers that I like. Cool. Well, I do obviously like Fight Club, but I think we already said that. But
I think that counts. I'm pretty sure it counts.
yeah, it should count. I mean, obviously, like those Interstellar was obviously
Oh, wow, yeah.
that's a good one.
Is that a thriller, though? Or is that like a psychological sci-fi?
Oh, maybe I don't know, but it felt thriller-esque.
I guess Inception, then.
Inception was also. I didn't like Inception that much, but after the 5th time I've watched it, nah, it's not as good as I thought it was.
Didn't give into the hype.
No.
So that was me with Dunkirk.
Okay.
It's not a psychological thriller. It's just everyone watched it and was like, oh, it's amazing. And I was like, it is what it is.
I'm trying to think I remember another one that I watched. It was starring Matt Damon.
Born.
No, he was like a cop. Leo's in it as well.
Departed.
Maybe? I don't know.
Wait, no, it's
Leo's
Matt
like the
Damon.
undercover. Leo's undercover, and then Matt Damon's like an officer, and then it's like they're on.
I think that is The Departed.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Doesn't it have Mark Wahlberg in it as well?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's The Departed.
Okay, Mark Wahlberg's not in it for very long.
Oh. He's a cop as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's The Departed, yeah.
He's not in it.
It's got
for
Jack
very long.
Nicholson in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. Fuck, I didn't know it was called Departed. But
Yeah.
yes, that was really good.
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah. Fuck me, we're so bad.
That was, no, Departed. Is that psychological thriller? Or is that just like a...
I would call it a psychological thriller.
No, that's fair.
It's fucked.
Is that the...
Yeah, if you say it at the end of it, oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
It's a psychological thriller.
No, that's fair. The author of Gone Girl wrote a book called Sharp Objects, which was turned into a HBO limited series.
Yeah?
And it's like 10 episodes, I think it's 10 episodes or 8 episodes of just psychological... You're just like, what?
Yeah?
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't know, there's a bunch. I can't even...
I rewatched Judge Dredd last night.
As in Dread?
Dredd. Just called Dredd.
What'd you think?
Well, I rewatched it the second time. I'm like, yeah, man, I could got into this. Like, it's good. And, like, it just makes you want to be Dredd sometimes. I don't know.
Well, the funny thing is, Dredd's not a good guy.
Yeah, I know, he's not a good guy, but he's just like, man, he's powerful, bro.
Yeah, he's powerful. He can go up to anyone and just be like, you talked back to a judge 15 years in the ISO cubes, and you're just like, what?
What the fuck? Yeah.
That movie deserves a sequel, which we'll never get.
Well, I mean, how would you go about a sequel to that film?
I don't know, but get Carl Urban back to play Dredd. Get Olivia Thirlby or whatever her name is to play Anderson, and just send him into another mission. Like, the whole plot of that movie, the idea that they've gone into this like apartment complex that's been shut off by the bad guys. There's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
No one should win, but it's like they shouldn't win.
Yeah.
And it's so gory.
Gory, and it's just like...
But like in an oddly beautiful way.
Yeah.
Because it's like 3D and they shot it in like 60 frames, like not 60 frames, like 1,000 frames, I don't know, whatever. Like
million frames.
Yeah, a million frames. Like that scene of her like lifting her hand out of the bathwater.
Yeah.
You're just like,
whoa. Well, anyway, the reason why I bring up that film is because imagine if that kind of stylistic was on Hellboy.
You mean if it was good?
Yeah. Because like I remember talking about, is Hellboy a superhero? Fuck.
I mean, he's a comic book character. I mean, look, he works as part of the BPRD, the Bureau of Paranormal Research Defense. I'm such a fucking nerd. Who are basically like paranormal police. So I would count him as a type of hero.
Fuck. Okay.
Would you not? Dredd's technically a comic book.
I guess
he's a comic book character. I don't know if he's a hero.
Nah.
But he has that kind of presence because of his iconic like mask and stuff.
Yeah. I'll be Dredd.
Yeah, we saw the Hellboy trailer again before Glass.
Yeah.
Seeing it on the big screen made me
feel worse about it.
Yeah, made me feel kind of worse about it. I know that it could be a good movie. I'm not saying it won't be a good movie. And I know trailers can lie, and I think that's why there's a lot of criticism about Glass. I don't feel that movie lied to me in any way, though. If you'd watched the previous 2, you knew exactly what you were in for. But with Hellboy, out of all the things they could have done, they chose to make it a Guardians of the Galaxy type trailer with Billy Idol as the song. You know, like he sings like White Wedding, Rebel. And they just make it a joke. Like, yeah, there's some badass looking scenes, but there's no context. There's no...
Yeah. Look, a couple of the CGI effects do look like they could be done in like a teenage garage.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just a little unpolished, but it comes out in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know, it's just how it feels. Man, alright, I mean, so, you know, there's a lot of shit coming out. What else, what do we have to look forward to, Zach?
This year?
Yeah.
In movies or shows?
Just either, but not superhero. But
not superhero related?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Not superhero related. That's kind of the only thing that's ever on my radar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Star Wars. I wouldn't call the Joker movie a superhero movie with Joaquin Phoenix. You know that like standalone movie that's been in production?
Is it? Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like R-rated, and it's going to be like it's supposed to be like an origin story, but they're not saying that he is the Joker, but a Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That could be cool. I don't know if that counts.
This
What,
is such a bad week to do this because so many severe shit happened this week as well.
yeah, the Far From Home trailer,
Endgame.
Endgame. We just watched Glass, which is technically, yeah.
Serious. Fuck.
We're trying to move away, and Punisher just came out on Netflix.
Oh my god, yes, as well. God damn it.
And
So
it might
much
be the
shit.
last season ever.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So much shit. How much time have we done, Zach?
bit disappointing. What's the 32?
32. I mean, that's pretty
Kind of
good.
solid.
It's kind of solid. I don't really have much else to say.
No, we should make a list next time. So
We'll make a list
prepared.
for you next time, but I feel like this is just a good catch up with you
Yeah.
guys. See what you like. But this has been reviewed, huh?
Reviewed. Yeah, we actually did review things. Kind
yeah,
of.
kind of.
Yeah,
reviewed.
if you want to hear us talk more about books, we can do that.
yeah,
we
just-
read.
Even just let us know what you want us to read. It'd be like a book club.
Ooh, book club. Or watch.
Or watch.
And if we've already seen it, we'll talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that just because you recommend something doesn't mean I will watch it. If you're like, hey, watch this Netflix original called something called, I don't know. Some of them are so bad.
Called Troll Hunters.
Fuck you. I like Troll Hunters. Voltron's good too. No, like,
Riverdale.
oh, oh no, don't.
I watched the last episode of Riverdale. Or the latest
The
one.
latest one.
Episode 9. Fuck, I actually kind of like it.
Really? The girl
Guilty
I know who's a
pleasure.
massive fan said that she was really disappointed by the new episode.
Yeah, I think because all those people who were massive fans were like really like into the whole like One Tree Hill vibe that it was giving off in season 1.
The whole show is a One Tree Hill vibe.
Yeah. Well, in season 3, yeah, it's got a little bit more comic booky
Okay.
and it's like a little bit more geeky / like drugged.
Yeah, Jingle Jangle.
It's actually called Fizzle Rocks now.
Fizzle Rocks.
Yeah, Jingle
Fuck
Jangle's
me.
the last one. Fizzle Rocks are now in. Yeah, so that's been happening. Fuck, it's really good. Johnny Prince still in production.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even call it. I'd call it post-production.
Post-production. my
Not
bad.
even post-production. We're still writing a script.
Yeah, what does that mean? Script writing is in progress.
I mean, it's greenlit, I guess.
Yeah, it's greenlit by me.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and figure out another format. These might become like an online thing as well.
Yeah, due to unforeseen circumstances.
They were foreseen, but they were just.
Well,
kinda like-
unforeseen to me. It probably won't make much of a difference. We need to be more prepared. We need to write a list.
Yeah, well, but every
Just
Sunday,
like dot points.
every Monday these will come out. Mondays, sometimes.
Probably Mondays.
Between Sunday to Tuesday, they will come out.
Yeah, it'll be weekly, but between Sunday to Tuesday.
Recorded on Sunday. Fuck, I'm really sweaty. I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
I'm
we're like
fucking
hotboxing
cooking.
in the car right now. We're
God,
hotboxing. That sounds
doing
like
fucking
drugs.
weed.
Oh, it's
All right,
pretty rank.
Thank
in
you
here.
so much for watching another episode of
Yeah,
Reviewed.
listening.
We'll figure out a better way to do this.
Sorry if this was boring. We just want to be topical and talk about Glass.
We want to have a schedule as well
Yeah.
to make sure we do it every Sunday. Oh my god! Next time we'll have a studio and we'll have aircon
Yeah, sure we will.
And-
Soundproof walls.
and we'll have video of just girls dancing.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we have that on budget, don't
Wouldn't we get demonetized? Are we even monetized?
we? No, not yet. Well, we are monetized, but we haven't earned.
Yeah, we don't earn anything.
Yes. The last two were monetized,
Yeah, I hope
but
so.
like they got $0 on them so far. So
It's alright. We're getting there.
slowly.
Only way
Also-
is up, right?
Also, we'll get more platforms and more content out to you, like a blog or something.
Ooh, yeah.
Zach loves blogging.
Zach, oh, that sounds bad. Well, Zach did like blogging.
Zach got the blogging award.
Zach did get the blogging. Oh, fuck me. I was so proud of that. And it's so sad because they're all deleted now. You can't find them anymore.
Guess what award I got?
What?
The Friendship Award.
Yeah, didn't we all get that?
No.
Oh,
I hope not.
Good for
Fuck.
good for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Oh wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was fucking wild. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna die of sweat.
Yeah, I'm just dying over
Thank
here.
you so much.
Okay.
I love you. Reviewed.
Bye.